lot of fighter in UFC history. This is my...
Nurmagomedov under the chin, there's the tap! Khabib Nurmagomedov!
Not only has he won every single fight of his professionals, every single minute of every fight, you're always looking for someone who presents the most dangerous challenge to his title reign.
You know, I'm on like...
You're talking about a guy who is the most...
It's all JustinGaethje! Oh my goodness! My first round knockout! These guys are just exchanging in the pocket. They don't care right now.
My goal since I stepped into the octagon is to be in a UFC title fight.
Against the guy with the longest win streak in the division. He broke down Tony.
He's interim lightweight champion!
Do you not want that on you? Why just throw...
Biggest challenge in the world, that's Khabib Nurmagomedov.
No, Justin is very tough. Now, Dustin Poirier, I maul all of them.
What a
I want to maul him in everywhere, in my striking.
I'll really put people into places that they've never been to.
JustinGaethje! Killer!
I have the most dominant fighter in UFC history.
He is leading. He tosses that belt off to the side tonight in pursuit of a double-digit winning streak on paper. JustinGaethje put an emphatic finish in round 5. Tonight, the challenge steps up another level.
Now, when I look at JustinGaethje, the thing that stands out to me only to beat Khabib Nurmagomedov. These guys are prepared. The fight, he was able to get back to his feet and spend a lot of time standing.
A lot of words out of Gaethje on this recent run, like selective and to set a pace and keep a pace that few can keep up with. And big picture, from 20-0 to 20-2, not wholesale changes, but he made a few. Finally walk out here tonight, and no one can tell him he's not the #1 lightweight.
A little bit. Gaethje and his footwork is so important in this match forward, putting Khabib on his heels. If he's able to do that, he's a problem.
Only spent 17 seconds on the bottom in his previous 7 UFC fights. Largely perfect since his UFC debut in Nashville. Nationally recognized Sambo master Khabib Nurmagomedov, time greats in MMA, without coming across the name Khabib.
No, this guy trains like no one you've ever seen. He is to do. This young man, John, I watched him walk into the gym can help something that him and his dad has already made perfect. And it is, but Khabib Nurmagomedov is unmatched in terms of his
the suffocation, the body manipulation when it comes to wrist control. Dustin Poirier and everybody else, they say this guy feels like a...
So strong, man. He's so strong, and not only strong, he's able to manipulate like you're trapped in mud. You can't move. Khabib controls this new young guy. But I'm telling you, man, he has exceeded all expectation, that lightweight championship.
And his late father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Khabib has embraced some of that emotion here during the week. He's ingested a lot of the comeback. I'll compete in his honor here tonight, but he's able to keep the focus in JustinGaethje. All right, to tail the tape for this 31 years of age. Gaethje, the taller man by an inch. Both fighters coming in right with all of that. To get you ready for the main event, we turn it over to Bruce Buffer.
As the main event of Clearly and Sal D'Amato. When the action begins, our referee, the official protein snack of the UFC, and making available November 13th. Independents and UFC fans watching around and waiting for live from it's time to see lightweight championship corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record 2255 pounds, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, UFC lightweight champion, the undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record at 155 pounds, fighting out of UFC lightweight champion of the Nurmagomedov.
Okay, fighters gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Blue. There were no final questions from you, Red.
Everyone knows this is the toughest fight, the best fight at 100. Does Khabib remain the champ and the dominant force in the division?
The gold trim. Khabib is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Pretty relaxed, man, having a moment with you before the fight.
To be at. You see how he's far away to where if Khabib does change levels, Justin has made the improvements that he's made. Is that he, look at his footwork. Look at make him fight him in a firefight.
That's a good point, especially one to make early with that right hand. We'll see if he can find a home for it tonight.
And the kick, JustinGaethje.
UFC 254 at home. Big right hand from Khabib lands and a nice counter.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, you know, at times they want to prove that, wait, I'm not so outclassed levels and get to the legs. Opposed to the Ferguson fight. Before he was very tall. The
right have gone by. There's that patented leg kick from Gaethje.
Nurmagomedov has it. That pace and pressure of Khabib is what separates him from most guys.
Captain Nurmagomedov, who touches the toes to the body there.
You saw much in the Ferguson fight. When he started to throw big shots, it's when he started to really piece Tony Ferguson up.
Beautiful body kick land.
The whole time he's got Justin on his heels. He's not allowing Justin to take the center.
So Nurmagomedov
takedowns, John. You see him almost dropping his hands in hand every time.
A moment ago, drew a smile out of Gaethje. Oh, they're well-rounded mixed martial arts.
Yeah, he is. And look at the jab of Khabib. It's working.
He has only attempted one takedown thus far unofficially.
And stop Khabib from walking him down like this.
He beats it without issue.
Yeah, but that one needs to get respect, right? Every time Justin, if he keeps landing those, that'll get some respect.
Right hand over the top. The counter left from Gaethje lands. Beautiful.
His head going onto your left side, but ultimately, it looks like it's going to KC control. He'll start to walk Justin's legs over to the left and spin out, which he is right now.
So Nurmagomedov, final seconds of round one.
By Nurmagomedov.
Hey, look at me. He's good. He's good.
Slow it down. 8 more low kicks, but don't you get fucking lazy. Dude, he already can't walk on this.
He has to keep doing this. Khabib with the beautiful, she lands a beautiful left hook there. Khabib first round by both of these athletes.
And in the red corner, they did put some to attack that furiously tonight.
Yeah, and told him to slow it down, right? It's the same message, to be very fast. You can see him telling Jason Herzog, let's go.
Leg kick for Nurmagomedov, now a combination, appear to partially land.
It's kind of circling into the power of Nurmagomedov. He's got to be careful going to his left. That one seemed to hurt the champ a little bit. You saw Khabib take a bad step after that leg.
To the well with that front kick.
Oh, position with a lot of time. He's going to go right back to Nurmagomedov. Oh, it's getting...
The eagle rises again. Unbelievable.
Khabib tapped a long time ago. Rev didn't jump in and he went to sleep. But wow.
And Khabib Nurmagomedov has immediately resorted to tears. His late father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, and now that from Gaethje coming in. Both of these guys managed by Ali Abdelaziz, who is, like Gaethje was a live underdog, the best guy that Khabib had.
Khabib Nurmagomedov can't fight. There's no area, John. And look at this moment. You know, his father passed in the summer, and he went right into this.
It would leave as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
He's that.
Beat the interim champion like
different level. Right here, Khabib goes to the mount. It looked like he was going to go to an arm. Instead, he goes triangle. I mean, I've seen him do this before in the practice room. But then he starts to tap here. I don't know how this wasn't seen. You know, he tapped 4 times again, and eventually this guy's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, unquestioned.
He will not get an argument from me. And what a moment. One of the most exceptional professional athletes and human beings that there is mind as the tributes for his late father continue to pour in. Quite the official decision brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. You could save massive money on your mortgage with the incredible. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog is called technical submission due to a triangle choke, and still lightweight champion of the world.
And now Nurmagomedov, the world is in awe of your greatness once again. Gloves off. Your thoughts on an epic championship performance tonight. Congratulations.
God give me everything. Thank you for these guys. The team, aka with Coach Khab, I love him so much. I want to say, it was my last fight. And no way. And with my father, when UFC called me about Justin, she don't want I go fight without father, but I promise to follow this. It was my last fight here. #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, because I did a champion, 13-0, 13 in UFC, 20. One more thing. I want to say thank you, Lorenzo. Forget about Joe Silva, who signed me here in UFC. All pandemic stuff, they're doing great show, you know. Thank you, brother. This is fight without cage. I know. Be close with your parents, because one day it's going to happen something. Coach, I love you so much. My teammates, Ali Abdulaziz, Rizwan.
So as you put the gloves down, you do so as the #1 pound for pound fighter.
It was my father, January. I choked him out, both of them. I'm not answering for this. Если скажу для болельщиков с России, будет неправильно. Начинал это. И когда 12... Я простой парнишка из обычного горного села Дагестана, человек на планете. Я просто не мог в это поверить, потому что просто хотел стать чемпионом. У меня даже в мыслях не было, что вот или будьте рядом с ними, и все. У меня один остался родитель, это моя...
On this sport, and we congratulate you as you walk away 29-0. There's only one. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. DC, I love you, brother.
And we step over here and to digest, but your thoughts on the fight as long as it lasted, my man?
Man, every time I step in here and, you know, again, adrenaline. I know he was in a bad spot, you know, whether he was or not.
Does not have a champion as Khabib steps away, and there's a good chance that your next fight is going to be.
You know, the best thing about getting choked, especially long-term health. That's what I'm always looking out for. I said I have 5 wars left. I'm in good shape. I don't want to go home and get too fat, so I'd say.
Sticking around. Any final words?
Just because my swing is ugly, I will shoot a 13 handicap.
JustinGaethje.
That post-fight interview was Lesnar. I mean, hard, you know, was able to get takedowns, and once he gets the fight to the ground, different level, gets to the triangle choke, Justin taps. If you want to see JustinGaethje lose a fight, you want to see him go out on his shield before he would be gone, but you saw him
with details, specific details about a lot of the things that he went through without his father on this planet Earth, and he said he had to.
And sadly, I've met guys like Khabib before in wrestling, Olympics. I'm certain that we won't see Khabib again there until he's 40-0. But if he says he's done, he's done.
And it was January 20th, 2012, and on October 24th, 29 up and 0 down.